Hello, this is another Megaways tutorial and demonstration of features, this time for Phantasma Gaming's first Megaways licensed edition, which was Flower Fortunes Megaways. You might notice a tiny screen here, and the game is relatively simple. You get leaves overlay some of the symbols, and they reduce your climb up the feature scale, and you get flowers, land and overlay, and they will increase. The top feature is an avalanche, which is essentially, unlike this base game where the winning symbols aren't cascaded and replaced, in the avalanche they are, and you get an increasing multiplier. The avalanche hasn't got a fixed amount of spins, however, and will only last as long as you don't get any more leaves to move you down. But when you are actually getting the avalanche, it's possible to get a couple of leaves. You'll leave the avalanche, then get a couple more flowers and go straight back up to it. So it's all progressive up this chart. This one will issue you with a wild, this will issue with the respin, this will issue with the bonus, and we shall see in due course. The RTP has a range of 95.24 to 96.33 or something, but that's down to each individual feature and what they pay. The overall RTP is dead on 96%, and that's
level up.
There you go. So now we've got the wild level, and it's giving us a wild reel. It expands. It can get up to ×9 multiplier, but we only got ×2. We need to keep getting flowers to get up to the respin. We've got leaves. We've gone down again, but we still got the wild in play. You see, I think we got it again now, or we will get it again because we got back up to it.
Level up. Wow. Nice.
Do we get the respin? Not quite up to the bonus. Well, the leaves have taken us back down again. As you can see, it's
Respin.
we got it that time.
Respin.
Really didn't do a lot. We need to keep getting the flowers now to get to the big avalanche. You can go all the way down to the bottom again, or it can zoom straight up to the top and stay at the top for quite a while. There is some potential.
Wow. Respin. Wow.
If I show you the pay tables, the pays aren't huge because obviously of the mechanic with the wild multipliers and that. I've gone through the different scales we've got, but if you actually read them, expands up to a 6 reel and 9 row slot. That's when you get the avalanche. And that's the levels we've just seen, how it unlocks some regular wilds, expanded wilds and so on. Current level is shown on the level bar. On a leave there, on a spin there may be leaves or energy orbs. The energy orbs are what you need to go up. I call them flowers, but it's the same sort of thing. And we can scroll down the rules. It's not complicated. That's pretty much all you need to know about the rules. You've got the settings, of course. But the top pay is actually 10 times bet for the top 6 of a kind. And I'm betting at 0.5.
Wow. Wow.
Now obviously any wild, well I've got wild highlighted, will expand and add a multiplier. As you can see we've got 2 there. I think you can only get them on the last 5 reels, so it's in theory you could get 5 reels with a 9 times wild on. But don't forget the wild will not go to ×9 because we haven't got 9 rows. The only time that ×9 multiplier applies is if we've got the avalanche and we're playing on the full 9 rows. In that case, any wild that lands will expand and give you a 9 times multiplier. As you can see, we're on 4 rows here, or however it's working. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So your wild multiplies according to the rows in most cases, or up to a maximum of what you've got in rows. But we've still got it in play, so every time it lands it will award us a multiplying stack. So what I'm going to do is play it until we get to the top avalanche feature for the purposes of the video, so you can see the mainstay of the game. It is a very odd game. It is quite entertaining. It's different to what you'll be used to on most Megaways. So we need the respin tile to land now, as well as the wild. Or in this case we need the bonus gem to land as well. You could get all 3 of them. It's not impossible. We've got the respin one. We might get to the top, or we might get some leaves now, I don't know. I think we have actually got to the top feature there. So all the modifiers are in play, and now we're on the avalanche. So we need to see those wilds. We are playing 9 rows now. Each spin is paid for separately on the avalanche. It's not like a free spin bonus which prepays you for 10 free spins or whatever. You actually do pay for each individual spin. And now I think we've lost the avalanche now. We will do, unless we get some more orbs. So this is the top feature. Now those orbs we see, even though the meter is full, they still count. So in other words, the flower at the top is storing those surplus orbs. So if you get a couple of leaves now, because you just put a couple of orbs up there, they won't take you off the avalanche. You have to obviously get to the point on the scale. So we've got a few spins in hand here. We've got orbs stored at the top. So that leaf shouldn't affect anything that's just landed. That was a times 6. We could win again. The increasing multiplier only applies to each individual spin in the avalanche. It stops as soon as you lose, or the spin ends. I think we might lose the avalanche very shortly. If we get any more leaves, we will. Depends how many we're stored at the top. But this is the top mode you can play, and this is it. This is how it all works. So we are in the best mode at the moment. I think that might take us out of it. No, it hasn't. We must have stored up quite a few. I can tell you with avalanche, because the sunflowers, as you can see, the sunflowers are illuminated at the side. Now they've gone dark again, so I think we're out of avalanche. We have got the flower. We get, what are we getting? 2.5. No, we'll try again. 4. We'll try again. It's hardly matters, does it? There you go. I think we're actually still in the avalanche, aren't we? Like I said, it's hard to keep track of how many orbs you've stored up at the top. My philosophy is just play the game until it stops paying. Yes, we are out of the avalanche now. You can see we've got the gap up there. So now we should resort to... Oh, it's this thing again. We're up to 100x. I guarantee you I won't. I couldn't care less. I mean, with little amounts like that, it doesn't matter, does it? Seems to offer you the best one first or second. Now we need another orb to get back up into avalanche. If we don't, we start descending the scale. And one more orb, I believe.
Level max.
Yeah, we're up there again. As you can see, it is quite fun when it plays like this, but you don't win a lot because the pays are so low. And you would need to be very lucky on the stack wiles to win anything of note. You'd need to get 6 of a kind, which as you can see are quite hard. It is entertaining, but I'm not sure how long a player would hang out to win on it. Obviously with the increasing multiplier and the multiplying wilds, the red gem's the highest pay, which we got on 5 and 6. Anyway, I shall leave the video there. That's Flower Fortunes Megaways by Phantasma Games. RTP 96%. Hope you enjoyed this video. There are many casinos now that have Phantasma Games. You'll see some listed under the video. Thank you very much for watching, and please enjoy some of our other Megaways slot videos. Thank you.